Wi-Fi routers are the worst. I probably don't have to tell you how hard it is to get good internet coverage in every room of your house. But I've been testing a new kind of home Wi-Fi system called Eero that's a game changer because of a very different design. To show you how this new generation of Wi-Fi works, we could settle down for a lesson in network engineering. Or we could play a game. I gathered a few friends here in this field. They're the radio waves that carry the data out of our Wi-Fi router here at the end of the field. A traditional Wi-Fi system has one router pushing data out as far as it can reach. In the average home, it faces all sorts of obstacles like walls and human bodies. Over time, these routers have gotten faster and are able to carry more data. But with one access point, that poor signal can only make it so far. The result? Dead zones at the edges of your home. Maybe you've heard of Wi-Fi range extenders. These can help one router pass along data a bit farther, but most also slow things down. Eero is the first of a new kind of home Wi-Fi that's sold not as an individual router, but rather as an armada of access points that all work together. You start with one Eero plugged into your modem or internet source. Then you add additional Eeros around the house to bring coverage everywhere. Eeros work like a relay race. The first Eero takes your data and, before its signal gets too weak, hands it to another Eero. That second Eero runs with the data and can carry it to a third one, which, unless you live in Buckingham Palace, is probably enough to provide streaming bliss to the farthest reaches of your house. Eeros form a mesh, so you add as many as you need to cover your whole house. In all the places I tested it, Eero was simple to set up. When it's running, it makes sure you're always connected to the strongest access point. All over my apartment, even in former dead zones, I could get fast enough speeds to stream 4K video. But speeds did vary from time to time. Eero is missing more advanced security protections and filtering tools for children. Also, the system did conk out a few times in my test due to a bug the company says they're fixing. The other problem? Eero isn't cheap. While a top-of-the-line single router might cost $200, a set of 3 Eeros will cost you $500. Other companies have announced, but not yet delivered, their own mesh Wi-Fi systems, including Luma and big router makers Linksys and D-Link. If your house has lots of dead zones, owning a Wi-Fi system that works together, like these guys, might just be worth it.